Hey everybody, Bobby Murray here, and hey, it's been a while since I had a chance to talk with you guys. So today I wanted to have, ramping up the weekly calls where if you submit questions the day before or even during the session, I will answer anything and everything to support where you are in your journey. At the same time, again, you have every opportunity to share updates on the page, to share your latest video, your article, your piece, your story, or even a document describing where you are, whether you're developing a 3-minute video story, or whether you're developing your brand, or whether you're developing a statement or marketing communications. This is really where you can do that, and that's what this room is for, right? For all the people that want to share their journey, ask questions, get my support as well as the support of the community. So that's what it's about. And normally what I do is I invite people to share questions beforehand, but if people haven't done that, I'll just start talking about something that is going on, and people can ask questions as we do so. And of course, most people may not be available at this time, but they can certainly watch the replay, and they can also ask questions within the comments below to ask questions. So what I thought I'd do is start off by talking about something I posted about the other day. When it comes to working on a project or trying to achieve a goal or trying to get to that better place, whether you're trying to, and it doesn't matter what it is. For example, I'm trying to grow my business. I'm trying to grow my side hustle. I'm trying to figure out how to pivot or to transition from where I am to where I really want to go. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get more healthy. I'm trying to get more mindful and reflective. I'm trying to pass that test. I'm trying to ace that big project that my boss wants me to do well on. I'm looking for that next big opportunity. These are all things that are project related, goal related, achievement related. And so the question becomes, what is it that stops you from achieving those goals? And so what I've done is I've broken it down into 5 things. There's 5 things that will stop you, but also get you to where you want to go, right? So the 5 things you need to focus on to get to where you want to go is, number 1 is clarity. So clarity is the first thing that everyone needs, because we're overwhelmed with information, we're uncertain of what to do or how to do it or where to do it, with who to do it, all that kind of stuff. So clarity is always the big thing that holds a lot of us back. We're overwhelmed with tasks and projects and things and the pandemic and whatnot. We're uncertain about the future, what's it going to look like in 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years. And so, or we're just not really clear on what our strengths are, what our target audience is, or we want to be that person. We want to do everything for everybody. And so that's why personal branding is the key to dive deep into discovering your personal brand, understanding your values, your skills, your interests, your personality traits, your superhero strengths, how people perceive you. And by doing so, you'll be able to actually get more clarity and alignment on what your brand is or what it could be, as well as your target audience and who they are very specifically and more niched, and how you can serve them. That's really why it's so important to understand and have clarity around what you're doing on that project. Again, it doesn't matter whether it's project, health related, test related, building your brand, content marketing strategy, business growth, career growth, transition, you name it. Clarity is what's going to be more focus, and the personal branding gives you more focus, it gives you more clarity, and it gives you more purpose and direction in terms of what you want to do and where you want to go. That's the first thing. The second thing that people need to work on is confidence. Confidence has a way of, and lack of confidence certainly holds us back, because our fears, our doubts, our imposter syndromes, our discomfort, our unwillingness to go into, to leave the comfort zone, is what stops us from moving forward or taking bold steps to where you want to go. And confidence is really good, because when you are confident with, and let's say you have more confidence because you have more clarity, then you're more likely to move. You're more likely to do stuff. You're more likely to take big, bold steps versus small, pitter-patter steps. So confidence, work on your confidence, work on your mindset, overcoming imposter syndrome, fears and doubts, managing your emotions. This is an ongoing process that we all have to do, and we all have to work on. And confidence wins confidence. So when you create confident posts and content, people start to build trust in you. when you go confidently after relationship building, people start to treat those relationships very, very well. So confidence is a huge part that holds people back, but also is a key success factor for most people. In fact, 95 to 90% of workers believe that confidence is critical to success. So work on your confidence is also an important piece. That's two. So the first one was clarity. The second one was confidence. The third one is coaching. I mean, having a coach to, I have my own coach. A coach is great because they help with focus. They help with accountability. They help with soundboarding ideas. They help with mindset for sure. My coach in particular is really good at helping me with mindset. I have a business coach and I have a health coach, and they both help me with mindset. They help me with focus and accountability, all that kind of stuff. And they're really good at, and they also have a ton of knowledge. A good coach has knowledge that's going to help you in your area. So, for me, what am I coaching you guys on? You're in my coaching group. So I'm giving you all my knowledge. You have access to all my knowledge with networking, storytelling, personal branding, thought leadership, LinkedIn, Clubhouse, Twitter, Facebook, content creation, video content, relationship building, authentic networking, like all the stuff that I've been doing out there and in my life. You have me as a resource to help you out if you're willing to ask me the questions and get my feedback, because that's why you're part of this special community and group that we have here. So coaching, and then ultimately coaching is going to 10x your results because there's more focus in terms of where you need to go and what you need to do. Then you have the fourth piece, and this is the one that a lot of people forget about and don't realize how important it is community. So, I've been now really big building on that. So this Facebook group is a community. My Clubhouse club, Thought Leadership Branding, is a community. My newsletter is a community. The people who follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever, they're all communities. But when I talk about community, I'm talking about a close, tight-knit community. So I'm really talking about this one. This is an exclusive community with a few people who are all invested in the same thing, and they all want to get to that next better level. And they have me as someone who's building and driving that community to make it grow. I'm doing a similar thing on Clubhouse with my exclusive Thought Leadership Branding Club, where session leaders who join, right now there's only about 60 of them, they get access to weekly coaching calls, they get access to a lot of great resources. So community is really important. It's actually one of the biggest drivers of growth. That's why there are masterminds of entrepreneurs. That's why there are support groups for people trying to lose weight. That's why there are coaching circles and coaching groups and mentor circles for so many different people who are going through different things. Community offers a lot of stuff. Number one, it offers the same things that the other things are. Like, it offers you support, it offers you focus and accountability, it offers you an opportunity to work on your mindset, to help build your confidence. But the best aspect of community is the support aspect, where people have a much, much greater opportunity and they feel more comfortable being able to be vulnerable, to share their ups and downs, to share their challenges, to share their hopes and fears, the dark days. You can sometimes do that with a good coach. You can do that too, but with a community, you feel supported. A lot of people get major benefit from that, whereas you can't get that anywhere else. So having a community like this one is really, really important. And again, if you have any questions on this, by all means, please feel free to ask me or put in the comments below. So 4 of the 5 things that people need to accelerate and grow their success and achieve what they want to do. Number 1 is more clarity, which comes through personal branding and coaching and discovery. More confidence, which comes on working on mindset and overcoming fears, doubts, imposter syndrome, and things like that, which comes through coaching and community and things like that, or work on your own meditation, reflection, journaling, things like that. Number 3 is coaching, having a coach to give you knowledge, to give you focus, accountability, support, and 10 extra results. Number 4 is community, a place to have support, to be vulnerable, to be authentic, for people to help you be the wind beneath your wings, per se, to offer accountability, support, knowledge. There's even a brain trust too with the community, because people have different experiences, so they help you with that. So that's the first 4. Number 5 is consistency. So in order to have the success you want, you have to be consistent with your actions. So consistent with putting yourself out there with content, consistent with reaching out to people and build relationships, consistent with whatever your goal is. If you're trying to get healthier, consistent with going for walks and working out and eating properly. If you're trying to build your business, be consistent with having strong branding and strong content, strong outreach, strong marketing. And the more consistent you are, what happens is, first off, practice makes permanent the skills and habits and attitudes that you're trying to build. Number 2, the more consistent you are, people start to rely on that consistency, and they'll realize it's part of a brand. They'll say, oh, the Bobby always posts this on this day, and they know it and they feel it. And so that consistency will start to yield opportunity because people will start to know that you're consistent in certain ways. And I'm trying to be consistent too now, just by having these weekly calls again, because I know sometimes we didn't have them, so I'm going to try to be consistent there. And that consistency will also help those who are part of this group or join the group in the future, because now we have new people joining, which is great. So consistency is what's going to take it. So and the more you increase clarity, the more clarity you have, the more confidence you have, the more coaching you have, the more community you have, and the more consistency you have, that's how you're going to get the results you want. That's how you're going to achieve what you set out to do, even though you weren't getting that in the first place. So that's what it's all about. All right. So if anybody has any questions on that, I encourage you to let me know, comment below, let me know what your questions are. And, I'm continuing to do more of these cohorts where I'm helping people go through their personal branding and thought leadership journeys. I'm doing it again, actually. So if you know anybody, I'm doing another thought leadership branding 5-day challenge where I'm going to take people through some of the basic stuff that I've done for many of you here in this group around storytelling, content creation, mindset, confidence building, personal branding, and all that, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm doing one actually in the middle of June. So if you know anybody that'd be interested in that, by all means, send them my way or refer me or tag them, and maybe I'll send them the link to what we're doing. In the meantime, if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, that was the main thing I want to talk about today. If you have any other tips or comments or posts, again, there's the great saying, no deposit, no return. If you don't deposit anything, you don't get anything out of it. So what I can tell you from the 3 different coaching circles that I've been doing, I've done one for speakers, I've done one for business growth, like this one, and I've done another one for Clubhouse. The people who really invest and ask tons of questions and engage and share every aspect of their journey, who do you think has the most success? Those ones. The ones who are really sharing and asking questions and really participating. Years ago, I used to teach a GMAT, and I could tell you that for my class, I could tell you who was going to be the most successful. It was the ones who kept asking questions and who kept doing their homework and kept coming back every week with more things to ask, because they were clearly invested in doing the work. It's hard. It takes work. You got to do the work. So if you want to be successful, you got to do the work. But you also got to be able to ask for support and leverage support that's there for you. So hope that makes sense to a lot of you. Hope you will share your stuff, share your comments, share your posts, share your journey. If you have any questions along the way, please let me know. And good to see you. Thanks so much for joining me today. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. Take care. So long.